Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this Thursday? On this Wednesday hump day evening. I got it. What time is it? What time is it, baby?
Oh, it's 8:05.
Oh, because I looked over there. You thought it was a boogeyman over there. What you jump for? Because I look. What you trying to say? I'm spooky?
No.
What time is it? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Yes, you're right. It is 8:05.
It's 8 o'clock. Boop. Exactly. That was a long time ago. Well, anyway, I'm going to do a reading on Jonas and his wife. Well, it's kind of sad to see all these relationships breaking up and everything. And, you know, I kind of get, what's the name of his wife again?
Sophia Turner.
His name is what? Joe.
Jonas.
You know, I can see Joe is, I believe he's a Leo. And Leos, when they are true grit. When they love you, they love you. When they marry you, they marry you. They are there. They're in it. They want to conquer. They want to win it. They want to say, I married you, I'm going to win at this. It don't matter. They will only leave if they are defeated. So if they marry you because they saw a future with you. So now this has broken them up. This done thrown Joe off. And his wife now wants to go back to her country where she's from Great Britain. She wants to go home and she wants to take the children. But you know what? She's young girl, right?
Yes, she's 27.
She's 27. So they've been married how many years, baby? Come on.
They got married in 2019.
Yeah, they were young. He wasn't. Hey, he's what? How many years? 7 years older than her?
Let's see.
They got married in a fever.
34.
Hotter than a pepper sprout.
Yes, 7 years older.
See, that's 7. See, that deadly 7 again. That's 7 deadlies. I would have not married her. She wasn't ready. She needed more time. But remember, the Jonas brothers was like a spirit. I don't know if they were spiritual, but they believed in the chastity and what do you call that? The promise ring. So he come from that. They were really good young men and raised with character. So. And I'm not saying he didn't do anything wrong, because word is he was hanging out in clubs and bars, and I heard that. But you know, when you're not happy at home, anywhere is better than home, you know. But just because you ain't going home don't mean that you just because you're not going home, it doesn't mean you want to end your marriage. So I can see why she wants to be young again. You know, she missed out on that. And why not? Why not? Maybe at another day. Lately, people leaving their spouses and crying to come back. You know, who knows how this is going to end. However, right now, I'm going to read on them. But from where I'm seeing, I see no fault in neither one of these couples, neither one of them. I really don't. I think that not Nick, I don't know why I want to keep calling Joe Nick. I think that he was just ready, but she wasn't. Because I think he was in his late 20s. And she wasn't ready. She was in her early 20s,
yeah.
Right? Was she 21?
She would have been 23 because they were only married for 4 years.
That's it?
Yes.
That's a long time when you got, because I think, happened. See, the one thing when you're young like that, I get it, but you should stay married. That's why it's good to, anytime between 35. Chill. Take 2 years. They don't give themselves time to be newlyweds. You just get married and jump into a family. Oh, man. Whoo, 20s, live your 20s. If I could do my 20s over again, would I? Hell no. Not with the mindset I had at 20, but if you let me be 20 with the mind I have today, I'd be a billionaire. If I could be who I am today, oh, the honeys would want me, okay? I would be so wise. I would be a guru on TV somewhere. You know, my life would be so different if I could be in my 20s in this body. Yes, Lord. That would be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm smiling over there. Look at that. And it ain't going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. But the thought. So, baby Crone.
Yes.
Talk to me. I got lost.
Okay, well, what I was finding out while you was talking was I was trying to figure out what was going on in the news between Joe Jonas and Sophia Turner. Yes, and also a lovely subscriber of ours had wanted a tarot reading on Joe Jonas and Sophia Turner's divorce.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I just don't see nothing bad about them. I haven't ran cards. I'm just saying my soul, my energy field, it's just, this is just, she didn't even lie about it. She's like, I want out. Hate me, love me. I want out and I want to go home and I want to have fun and I want my kids. Honey, you can't do all that with kids. Let them kids stay with Joe. Well, the court did judge and the court did say that the kids have to stay in New York. And she can go, but the kids have to stay for now. I'm glad. Because if those kids go to Great Britain or England, whatever they want to call them, she ain't bringing them kids back. Would you? You in a whole nother country. A whole nother Jew. And do you think? I mean, I don't know. But you know, if you took your kids out the country, it's hard to get your kids. You have to kidnap your kid to get your kids back. Because why would England say, you know, they were born in America, so they really considered American citizens, really.
Yeah.
So American can claim them. But who want to get into a fight over kids? Those kids are not liquid gold.
Why you say that?
Like gold, valuable. They are valuable to their parents. But how valuable is a baby going to be to the nation?
Yeah, you're right.
Unless it's liquid gold.
Yes, you're right.
Unless it's a baby that can talk and go, I come from the heavens. And you know, I mean, a baby. He can't, this is me tripping, okay? He can't hear baby, but he can talk. He have a mind, and he's like Benjamin Buttons in a sense. He's a baby, but he came here to talk as a God.
Okay.
You understand? So he's not like that liquid gold.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, I had to break down how my imagination. And besides, never mind, I keep that to myself. Baby Crone, you are throwing me off by not giving me contact. You know I'm fucked up. I keep getting lost. And if you don't guide me with your eyes, I keep getting lost. What were you doing?
I was looking up what was going on with Nick Jonas since you kept talking about Nick.
Okay. So, let's focus on him. So what do people want to know? How is the divorce going to go?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to go good. I really do. Let me see, because she's a Pisces. And from Pisces, when they done, a Pisces is a little bit, but they are more spiritual and more settled because they are water. But they are more settled and more mature than a Scorpion. They're more settled, more mature than Scorpio and what's the other water sign? I can't, getting these signs as good as I know them. Baby Crone ain't no good. She done sat there and forgot. Cancer, right. Cancer is too emotional. So the only one that has the balance is the fish. Why? Because they swim in a different direction. So they always, one's looking in the front, one looking in the back. And fish are skittish. So when things get, and they understand the temperament of water because they can't live outside of it. So they know when it's cold. They know when to hide. They know the movement of it. So these fish, and she's a fish, so you understand she feels the temperament and she sees this in this water and she realizes, I don't want to settle down. I don't want to be little old lady sitting on little old lady. What is how I go? Little old ladies. I can't remember the nursery rhyme. Had so many children she didn't know what to do. You know, little old lady who lived in the shoe. She had too many children. She didn't know what to do. I think, I think that's where she's at. She's not ready for that. And it took this for her to find out what she wants. It's sad. Actually, it's a travesty because it's kids involved. This is why it doesn't pay to hold off 2 years. If you got married after 35, fine. I understand. Or if you got married at 30, at 32, I understand. But in 20, what's your rush? What's your rush? What's your rush? You're just getting your career started. You're just getting out of high school. I mean, if you had a relatively good life and you had no family problems where you had to leave home, but if you grew up an average, normal kid, you know, what's the rush? Think about, you need to go buy a car or an apartment and get a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. What do you think, baby Crone?
Yeah.
They rush into it. You a mother and you want to be a mother, and just like Krishan Rock, you want to be a mother at 23. Oh my God. At 33, your child is 10 years old. That's crazy. That's crazy. At 43, your child is 20 and you'll be 43, the same age as Kim. That's crazy. What's the hurry? Don't think about, you don't even date. You do date. Baby Crone married to books. I'm the lucky one. So let's see what we got for Jonas. Here we have a knight, but we have a knight, and this is the Knight of Cups, but this knight is going in a different direction. This knight is moving towards my left. So if it's facing you, it would be your left. So this knight is moving towards your left, okay? And since we read right to left, so it's going towards the left. So I want to know what that means. This is, well, that's her, because I always do women first. So she's moving to the left, and I see judgment. That's him. So that means the red crest. That's a cross on the road. There's a day of judgment. This is a day of reflection, a day of looking back on things. When judgment comes up, it lets you know that there's extreme problems that you must deal with. He's going through some internal decisions and some this is really a great waking up moment for him. This has been very difficult for Joe. This has not been easy, losing his wife like this. This has not been easy. And this could be the problem, or I'm going to go from the middle. And I'll take this and see which one I like. Okay, this is the middle. The Fool. The Hangman. Wow. Wow. I'm going to go with the Hangman.
Okay.
Because that would have been on top. But I will leave the Fool here to represent that it's a fool's journey. And let's see how this journey is going to turn out. So right now, we see the block card. And I'm going to say this is a block of a negative because it came out upside down. So this is a separation. This is that separation, meaning I want to get away. I don't want to be apart. You see upside down, right? So that means blood going through your head. You feel enlightened. But when you upside down, you're sick. That's not a good feeling, right? So you're not feeling enlightened. So you got to kind of look at it. So if somebody hang you upside down and keep you upside down, first of all, your blood and everything is separating, right? It's rushing, right? So this is a deep separation. This is somebody who wants out. This is not a separation by trial and error. This is a separation by someone who wants out, the person who's looking to the left. In other words, here we see judgment who's looking down. Here He's like looking down at her. And maybe that was one of the problems. Maybe he judged her. Maybe he found fault with her. Maybe he came off as too much of her daddy. Whew, these cards are talking. Okay. And maybe she said, I had enough of your judgment. And maybe you judging me. And maybe for Jonas, maybe he was on a fool's journey. Maybe he was just in it, going to La La Land. And after she's seeing what he's like, she's like, I don't want this. So will it get sticky? Let's see. Because I'm getting an impression, first of all, they don't have a good relationship. But he is the kind of guy, because of judgment and his faith, he doesn't want anybody to see him in a bad light. So it's like I can still see that promise ring. It's like I don't want nobody to see me slinging mud. That's not what we Jonases are about. We are a classy family. They didn't say it. This is the impression that I'm getting. And see, here you say, yes, I will talk. Yes, I will stand and fight for myself. But this is like a child. He wants to be wise and wisdom, but he doesn't want to get dirty. Here's another one. You know what is going on with the swords? So here we see another sword. So even though he's appearing to be, so here, so when I see the swords, I see the baby swords. For me, when I'm reading it, it's looking to my left, my right. I'm sorry, it's looking to my right, but to you, it will be looking to your left. So when it's looking to my right, I'm seeing it to you, it's looking to your left. So that means to tell me he's listening to, either he's listening to someone or he's listening to someone that's saying to him, come here, talk about it. Let's get it out. So it could just be he's not being real with his feelings. Yet. The cards are saying, he don't want to be a beast. The devil is a beast. He said, I don't want to be a beast, but she brings out the beast in me. I'm feeling like he said, I don't want to hate her, but she brings out the hate in me because he's saying she's spoiled. She wants her own way. And now she wants to go home. He says whenever things get rough, she always wants to go back home. Going home is not a new thing. He feels as though we had these children. We have an obligation to these children. And we ought to raise our children. We had them here. We raise them here. And she's like, I feel like she's got a foul mouth. And I feel as though she doesn't respect him. And I feel as though you're not the boss of me. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my father. I want to go home. And here's Justice. She's like, I want to go home. She don't like the way he is. She doesn't like his personality. She think he come off like he know it all. She feel as though he looks down on her. She feel as though he judge everything she does. He find fault with everything. I don't know anything about this couple, but these cards are talking to me, okay? Look, I stopped laying out cards and start reading because they start talking. And all she wants to do is she said, I just want to go to my motherland. I want to laugh, have drinks, and have some fun and hang out with my friends. She said, I'm tired of living a life like an old lady. She feels as though he old. She feels as though he old. He like do old things. Like, he old. I don't want to be that. He old. And she loved him. She don't love him anymore. She said he killed it. He old. Old.
I know. He old. 34.
Yeah, but you know how some people, you could be old.
I know. I feel it
sometimes. You could still be, But see, here we see, here, I think that she probably feels as though he gonna try to be fighting tight. This gonna be something over money. Because he value his coins, okay? It's gonna be something over some money. I'm gonna run another card on that one. Whew. Yes, and I see a sword. So what does the Knight of Sword have to do with the Four of Pentacles?
It's dashing to the Four of Pentacles. Maybe it has a message for the Four of Pentacles.
Maybe it's saying, I'm going to get my money. You're going to pay me. You can say whatever you want, but, you know, maybe he be saying, you ain't going to get none. You think you're going to get a lot of my money. You think maybe this is what he's saying. You think, and she's like, yes, I am, because swords are very mental and feisty. Yeah, you're going to pay me. You're going to, you know, like, you're going to have to pay me, not pay me, but we've been together. I need help. He feel like you ain't going to get a hold of my money. Maybe that's not what he's saying, but that's what I'm getting right now. I can always lay out my next card. Oh, no, see, here it is again. This thing is something. Yeah, this is over. This gonna be some money thing right here. Go ahead. What else?
The Hangman showed up again.
Yes.
Actually, you placed it right next to.
Yes, so I could see it. So we got a twin. So we have a twin, and what does that mean? This one came up. The head. One came this way. So we got a twin, but like the fish swimming in opposite direction. So one is him. He came up like, you want to see the worst of me? You want to see the beast in me? Because like if you wanted to get nasty, it'll get nasty. And she like coming in like, I'm going to play the martyr. I'm going to play the innocent one because I'm coming for you're going to pay me. I don't know if she needs the money. Because I don't know, I think she's an actress, but
yes,
this has definitely got to do with, let me ask to make sure, does this have to do with money? I need to know. Oh, my cards are sticking. Well, we see the star. We see the star. I'm wishing on a star. So when you see a star would be a hope card, right? So what would you be hoping for?
For the situation to get better.
For the situation to get better. For all this to run smooth. Let it be amicable. Hope that it get better. It will be emotional. But what I get is, I get somebody in this relationship is very immature and spoiled. And also, here it is again, about money. I don't think, what I'm picking up, she just wants what's hers, what's rightfully for the kids. You understand? What's right for the kids? Because I'm getting this impression that he feels as though because you're going to Great Britain, then our country is not going to be giving you all this money for you to spend over there in that country. And she's feeling like, just give me what's mine. Just give me enough for me. I'm just getting something like he tells her a lot of things and she doesn't know. You see? You see how he's giving her? It's like he's been the giver. He's been the wise old owl, not just finances, but he has been the matriarch of his family, the king. And now the queen don't want to hear anything he got to say. And so he done told her a lot of things. And so a lot of things she believed may be misconstrued. You have a question?
Yes, my question.
Do this make sense?
Mm-hmm. My question is, does Joe Jonas love Sophia?
Yes, he love her. They have a past. Yes. He don't, this is why he feels sad. He didn't want he didn't marry her. This is why I was saying he's a Leo. He didn't marry for her. He don't want his children to grow up like this. No, he loved her. Yeah.
So then does she love him?
No. I can tell you that now. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Here, he's reminiscing over the past. He want what they have. He feel as though they can salvage it. He's stressed up. That's why he's been going out. I feel like he's been drinking. I don't even know if the man drank, but I'm just saying what come in my mind. I feel as though like he drink. He's stressed about it. He's stressed. She's unhappy. You know, she's been dealing with this for a long time, going through cycles of it, going through postpartums and all that. She doesn't want it. She want to go home. She's homesick. She wants to go home and she wants to take the children with her. No, she does not want them. Not now, maybe later, but right now, she just want to go home and feel free. She wants to feel free and she wants to feel young again. That's what I'm getting.
Okay, well, I've just recently learned that the Jonas Brothers are on tour. So, how is Joe Jonas handling this news while being on tour?
Terrible, a wreck. Thank goodness he with his brothers.
That's exactly what an article said.
No.
Yes, Joe Jonas so
wreck.
grateful to be touring with brothers amid divorce.
Oh, he's a wreck. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. And that's what I'm saying. He's hurt. He's devastated. He's humiliated. This is not what he wants. And like I said, a lot of times, when men ask you to marry them, they're not asking you for, usually men don't ask for a divorce. It's the women. Usually. No. No, he's so grateful he's with his brothers right now. So people really want to know, is this going to be a messy divorce? Let's see. Well, I see here that says, no, it isn't. But I felt that. Let me see. Are you sure? It will be if he doesn't give her what she wants. It'll be nice and amicable. But if she doesn't get what she wants, she's going to fight like hell. Yes, it would be amicable if she gives him what she wants. Did they have a prenup?
I was sitting here wondering that.
Did they have a prenup? Because I wouldn't advise anybody to get married without a prenup. Even if all you had was a pair of slippers and a shoe. I would not, well, I don't, I'm going to be quiet about that.
Yes, they do actually have a prenup.
See? And it's in his favor. Woo! And he be telling her a whole lot of stuff, messing with her head. And this has worn her out. She don't even want to deal with him. She just want to go home and take her kids. But if, like I said, if everything is amicable, they're going to have a good, I don't see it, but he got a dark side to him. And she knows how to get him worked up. But let's see. You have another question?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Why was this divorce filed?
She didn't want the marriage anymore.
Yeah, well, what could have been? Like, was she fed up with him? Was she just...
I told you, I think she got homesick. I think she just a young woman. When she got married, she began to realize how she missed her life at this thing. The fire sparked in her for no rhyme or reason. She could have been going through a postpartum moment in her life and saying, what the heck am I doing this for? I'm 26 years old.
27.
Now.
Yeah, true.
Why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this at 25? She could have been just wanting more. And you got to understand, he's older than her, so he probably don't want to probably do the things she wants to do. Things changed in the 4 years. And she look at him as like he old, like he ain't fun. She wants some fun. She's like, he boring. I'm saying like, yeah, we go to a club and we order drinks and we sit down at the table and look at people. She want fun. She want to hang out with her own people. She don't want to hang out with no more old people. I feel like when she around him, she feel like everything is old. I don't know. That's the impression I'm getting. But you see here, this is the card that came out. She's ready to move on. She's like fire shut up in her bones. She's like, I'm ready to move on. I want out of this. I don't care. She just know, even if she leaves, she knows that her children are safe here with Jonas. Not, yeah, I call him Jonas. She know her kids are safe here, but she's afraid that he'll get the upper leverage and mess with their minds and take their kids. And if anything they'll fight about, that's what they're afraid that each of them will do, that it will get dirty. And so they don't trust each other, not for the money, but for the psychological well-being of the children. That's what they will be fighting for. That's where they both are leery of each other, because they done said some very harsh and cruel and mean things to each other over the past year or two. And I think it's made it very hard for them to communicate. And I think that she is absolutely bitter towards him at this point. And I think that he lost credibility, and I think he lost her respect. And can he get it back? Only time will tell. So that's what I get. Do you have any more questions?
No, but I do have an overall reading. Overall number, which is the number 6.
Okay.
Yes, very fitting. Actually, it's kind of interesting because it almost seems hopeful, because 6 is about love and harmony.
And getting back together and finding the balance. After being out of balance with the 5, you come together with the 6 with the 2 3s. With the triangle numbers. So yes, you're finding your balance, you're finding your harmony, but it's not there. It's like it's there for you, but you got to work at it. It's not just going to magically appear. It's there for you to find the balance. The stars are in your favor. Everything is there for you, but you're the one who's got to make it work. And I don't think that they are willing to do it. Even though they had the propensity to make it work, I think she just want to go home. I think that she just not ready for this right now. Maybe later, but not right now. She wants another life.
All right. This actually did make me want to know how this is going to affect their kids.
That's a good one. Well, from the way I said, their kids are little. I don't know how old is their oldest kid, but they appear to be little, because I'm seeing rainbows and Skittles. In other words, they live a life of abundance, and they don't want their kids to be exposed to the negativity in the house. Now, when they go to court, they don't have no control over that. But they try to keep a lot of that stuff peaceful in the house. I don't know how peaceful it was, but I do know that they didn't want the kids exposed to that kind of drama.
Well, they have 3 kids.
Wow.
Yes.
I could see where he's upset about this.
And the oldest is 3.
1, 2, 3. And that's that 3 number. That's that 3. Where was it?
The overall number being
It's
6.
6. Yeah. I'm trying to think, what is the number of judgment?
20. But the hangman is a 3.
And she got 2 of them. That's a 6. Wow. What do you make out of that?
Well, what I make out of it is that she really has taken the time out for herself and is wanting to retreat away from this relationship.
She went out. They could make it though if they were good when they were good. But the last year or so...
Yeah, like you said, something about her that brings out the monster in him, because the devil came out.
Because he don't want to let her go. And he's seeing these kids.
Ooh, a good question.
Yeah.
Is his religion too bearing?
That's what I'm thinking. Yes. That's what it is. Baby. Yes, sir. This is it. She don't want to live it no more. She want to go get wet and wild. Ah, yeah. And I hear the word, she feels as though religion is imbalanced. She doesn't feel it's fair, and she doesn't feel it's fair towards women and mothers. Okay. Let me see. I feel like she love him. but she says he's intolerable at times. And I keep feeling like, do he drink alcohol?
Let's see, let's find out.
I keep feeling like she doesn't like it when he drink, or he doesn't like it when she drink. One of them are drinking, and one of them don't like it. Do they both drink?
Looking that up.
But one of them obsessively drink and get rowdy and loud and yeah. So this is definitely, this has got to be hard on him.
Well, I'm not sure. They're not coming out straight honest with it, but apparently he has a Santeria drink out.
Okay. Oh, well, he drank.
Oh, okay.
Why would I make a drink and I don't drink?
Okay.
Okay, well, we know she drank. So, so that's how he get by.
Yes. Oh, this is very fun. Okay. And looking that up, here's something that shows the disconnect between the two of them.
Okay. They definitely have a disconnect. Here's the disconnect.
Oh my God. Well, the title of this article is that Sophia Turner's divorce prove women still can't get drunk.
Did I just say this?
Yep, she likes
goodness.
to party. He likes to stay at home.
No.
Old.
Are you reading that? Or
Yes,
you
I
just
am.
saying that?
No, I am reading it. They have a very different lifestyle.
Who's saying that?
TMZ. And then another article.
When did that come out?
September 7th. So 20 days ago.
Oh, I don't follow. Oh my God. I'm not, okay. See, guys, I'm only a card reader. And I was just saying what was coming in my head. I was just saying it, not even knowing that I'm quoting TMZ. So you want to know, like I'm telling you right now, she's like, it will be amicable. It will be. But if he don't give me what I want, and I'm hearing about, I gave him kids, whatever. I don't know if they fighting over money, because I don't feel as though they fighting over money. I just feel like she want what is rightfully hers, because she says, when I'm going back, okay, this is the problem. She feels as though, I don't know if it's a problem, but maybe it's a problem for him, because she says, when I go back, I'm giving up everything here. I'm giving up my car. I'm giving up my home. I'm giving up everything. I'm giving up all my rights. But when I go home, I got to start all over again, and he feels as though you choose to do this. You're leaving everything. I don't feel as though I should be paying another country to get you. Oh, see, he feels, I may not be saying it the way he's saying it, but he's looking at it like, you're going to another country. I'm going to pay you millions and millions of dollars to go over there to another country. You left me to make another country rich. When my country needs the money, this money should stay here. You left, you leave, and it's got something to do with this prenup. And she's saying, so it will get messy if she doesn't get what she wants. And whatever that is, she's saying, where was that card? Here, she is saying, I want what's rightfully mine. I want what you promised me. I want what's mine, whatever that is. So they must have made some words or something. And here he's guarded. And if you look at it, you see, let me explain this card to you, even though it's a 4 and even though it's a money card. But you see, he's got his crown chakra. He's got his throat chakra. And you see, he's got Melkuth, the earth. His feet is solid and planted on the earth. He's like, I shall not be moved. He must have had lawyers and stuff help him really orchestrate. Somebody helped him orchestrate this for this very thing. And she wants to go up against it because they found out that I just said he was grandpa. She didn't like it. I didn't even know that. Grandpa, she didn't like it. He's too old. He's not fun. And he feels like I'm married to a teeny bop, but he love her. You know, the sex is great. You know, they good. But she's not ready to be in a rocking chair. That's how I feel. I don't want to be on a porch rocking on a rocking chair. I don't want that life. I'm too young. I never lived. I want to live. And you want to be an old woman. I don't want to be that. And she feel like, yeah, you lived your life. You've done this. You traveled. You da-da-da-da-da. I never had a chance of none of that. And now it's like, and he's like, yeah, it took you 3 kids. And now my kids are going to be motherless. So they have an issue. And he feels as though because you leave, this is your decision. You choose to destroy your home. You choose to walk. He's not saying he's not going to give her money. That's not it. Okay. So he wants the kids. She wants the kids.
Yes.
That's going to be the issue. And the United States, I'm thinking they're going to want the kids, right? Because if it was in my country, why would I give? They were born here. Yes. She wanted to leave, right? I can't kick you out. You're a citizen. So, I mean, in my opinion, and it's no judgment. If I was over in Great Britain, I would have expected the same thing. Mm-hmm. How can I say these kids were born here? This is U.S. citizens here. Y'all have to work out something. However, it's going to be awful because once they go over there, he may never see his kids again.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. This is sticky. So let's see how this play out. So be careful when you marry someone out of the country.
Yes.
Be careful about that. And you know, and I have to say this for Joe. Why did you marry her? You knew she was immature. He said he fell in love with her. Does she have red hair?
I do not want to misquote her. Let me see.
Girl, if you tell me he said something about her, I'm going to pass out. I'll be like,
oh.
Ouch, I hit myself in the back.
I have to make sure she does have red hair because I want.
Oh, it's a light color. I don't know. I don't know who this woman is, but it's like it's something about her hair. He loves her height. He loves her hair. He just loves. Is it red?
Yes, it is. It's like a reddish brown.
Oh, yeah, he loves the red. It's so in contrast to his dark hair. And he wanted his children to have the in-between hair. He feels as though dark hair stands out so strongly on pale skin that he likes the softness of the red hair.
But it must be something recent that she's. No, that's really her natural hair color. Because some other pictures I see of them, they must be older pictures because her hair's blonde.
Okay, but she
has dark roots, so she's.
Well, I don't know. All I know, I saw she was tall, and it was like a shadowy picture. I didn't even see her hair or anything. I don't pay attention to them. So the only reason why I'm paying attention to them now is because they're in the news and going through a divorce. I don't follow the Jonas brothers. When they were little, I did. I didn't follow them because, you know, I was always I was older than them, so no, but I knew of them. You couldn't live here in the United States. They were famous,
yes,
but you know, so you knew them. I knew them. I liked their music. You know, little crooners. And they played guitars, right? Did any of them play instrument?
Oh yes, they definitely played instruments.
Yeah, they were cute. They could sing good. Yeah. And they were very good with the harmony. So anyway, what else would you like to know about this? What do you think that she wants to know? Like I said, she doesn't want to be married to him. They in opposite. They grew apart because she felt that he was boring and she didn't want to be with Grandpa. That's how I came in my soul.
And that's truly true.
I have no idea. I'm just saying it. Okay, what else?
Yes. What also I would like to ask about is how is Sophia feeling during this divorce? Because we heard about how Joe feels.
She feels stern. She feels ready to fight. She knows it's going to be a fight because she's going to another country. So she's ready to fight. But she also knows her lawyers have to be here. So she knows she's up against the fight. She knows that, but she's ready. She's ready, and she's ready for whatever. So it can get real ugly. And if it does, it'll be about them kids. Because maybe that's what she want. I don't know.
Hey, I mean,
it might be. But this victory. See me, I've been to say, can he take two, you take one, and rotate out? But it would be no way I would give her all the kids.
Actually, you know what? That is very interesting that you mention it, because one of the oldest is 3.
Right.
So I don't even think they're in school yet. So you got to figure out, do you want them to be having their schooling in the UK or in America?
It's going to be ugly.
Because if you do back and forth, that's different education.
She's going to have the right, so I don't know how they going to do this thing. But you know what? They got it all set up for stuff like this. So that's what you get for marrying outside your country.
That is true
and loving that red hair. That red hair got you in trouble. You married a firecracker. You married somebody young and and now you got to pay the piper, I suppose. I'm sorry, Joe, that you're going through this. And I know being a Leo, this has gutted you. You'll probably never, ever want to marry anybody again. I hope that you get over that.
His flame out, because water and fire are opposites.
I wasn't even thinking on that. So I was right. This has really, 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 didn't I tell you this is a judgment call? This has left a very bitter taste in his mouth. And for him to marry again, it would take a lot, because now he is very distrustful to women. Really. So with that being said, this has been a pretty long read. Did I ask the question?
Yes, you asked.
Was it a good reading?
Yes, it was.
Well, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed it. Boy, all these cards. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. My little Crones, my little munchkins, and my sunflowers. Have a lovely, lovely evening. Sunflowers.